pouring salt into that wound, Jewel Tatey. We all know the band, St. Ricketts, where fire cannot burn, www.sricketts.com. I don't know about you, but there's some people pining for that little reunion. We need some St. Ricketts. All right, we're going to pause the voice. Thank you, fellas, for another great rendition of another fine song. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tuesday night, it is 8 p.m., and what else in the world should you be doing besides sitting right here in front of your laptops, TVs, cell phones, whatever the heck it is, and watching another brand new episode of The You Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I, of course, am Jeff the Shark Perini. We get to do Fly Eagles Fly. JD, I forgot to load up your video of you, like, laying it out there. He was just in, Steve Higgins in the house, yo. He kept just sitting on his video, and he's like, Fly Eagles Fly. Fly Eagles Fly. He was disgusted.
Fly.
He was disgusted, but I absolutely love it. JD Wolf in the house, Steve Higgins in the house.
Love
Good
to
evening,
see
everybody.
it.
Love to see it, indeed. Maybe I'll try to find a way to squeeze on there. It is Tuesday night. Jeff the Shark Bruni with you. Another episode of the Yo Show with me, as always. The co-hostess with the mostest, the sister from another mister, and the most beautiful face. That's it, period. In podcast, webcast, broadcast, simulcast, etc., etc. The one and only Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening. Oh, I got to clap that time?
Yeah, of course.
How you doing tonight?
We're doing great. My man, Jesse, in the house. What up, my man? Yo Show Time, of course, 717, and his own great program that we're going to have Jesse do a Wednesday night when it's one of these nights. Got to. Mike Gonzalez said, pick up your phone. Mike Gonzalez, your fantasy football team got your ass spanked by the nice guys. Jewel is a bloodbath.
Oh my God, that's still like your football name?
Yeah, it's still the nice guys. It's like 1,000 years.
That's funny.
JD Wolf crushed when I tell you. Probably lost by about a solid 60 points. I had Zach Moss out there and Saquon Barkley before he got hurt. Well, my team was lit, Joel. Joel, speaking of lit teams, let's get right out to it. Our Philadelphia Eagles are 3-0. Another big win over those Vikings.
I love it. I'm so happy.
That's why he's calling. I can't answer the phone while I'm on the air.
Come on, man.
I'm happy too. 3-0, especially because we beat
Literally
the Vikings. And I'll tell you what, man. We're not going to rub it in, JD Wolf, because the Vikings stink. And now, they don't stink, but they're no Eagles.
Minnesota Vikings.
And Jewel, I don't know if you watched the game. I don't know if you watched the whole game the other night, but there's still some sloppy. There's some of the sloppy still in these Eagles.
Yeah. Some work still needs to be done, but
there is. A little work needs to be done. He said he called the show. There is no show line. There's no show phone. If there is, I'm sure I'm missing it.
It's 1-888.
Yes. 888. Don't say 1-888 your ass, because people will dial Jules' ass and they'll be trying to get on over and over again. Trust me, I hear how you people are.
We used to have a live line, and it just did not go over well. Remember that?
Oh, wait a minute. Ed Coder, you're right. I didn't flick. Yeah,
you should do it here. Why don't you do it on
Yeah,
the
we should be doing it here. We should do it. Oh, man, it's a great idea. Maybe we'll do it later. We're going to play videos. Maybe I'll run and see if I can find a Minnesota helmet.
You know what you should do? You should flick it this way, and then I'll take it and throw it in the trash.
Oh, if only. That would be great. If you could, we should do it together. So.
Something. We'll work it out.
It's a call girl show, not a call in show.
No.
And I appreciate that because you're right. We do need the flick. The flick has become synonymous. Or maybe we'll flick on Twitch on Sunday since Brent said it needs traffic.
There you go.
Let's face it, the flick is a great piece of product. Jewel, this evening I have to inform everybody watching, and I am terribly sorry, but we got the news just a few short minutes ago. I don't know what the heck happened here with this mouse. That mouse stinks. Anyway, a few short minutes ago, we did find out that our guest for the evening, Miss Kelsey Lynn, did have to cancel us. Kelsey has been sick pretty much all week. And she said, I'm really sorry. I hate to do this to you. So I just don't think it's going to happen tonight. And that's okay. You know, we'll reschedule. So Kelsey Lynn, we will not be seeing you this evening, but thank you anyway, and thank you for the message and giving us the heads up. So it's just Jewel and I and some music videos, Jewel, and some banter and some yo-show the way we know how to do it.
I mean, you missed us, so we're here for you every Tuesday.
And Mike Gonzalez said Kelly's way hotter than Topanga. That's why I'm not even doing that tonight, because you people are full of nonsense.
I told you. What did I tell you?
It was always supposed to be a girlfriend thing, not like a hot thing.
Turn it into like a hotness gauge.
It wasn't really. It's just more like it's a girlfriend thing, like which one's like the better girlfriend, etc.
I never watched either show, so I don't really know.
Oh, dude, I gotta tell you, that Topanga, oh, in love.
But you guys were Kelly and what's his name for Halloween? What's his name?
Zach.
Morris. Yeah.
Because that's a better costume than a Corey.
Yeah.
I mean,
and he did like the Phillies, so he has one thing going for him.
True, he got something there. Freaking Corey. Jewel, just because we have no guests doesn't mean we're escaping top 5, of course. And so we got into this trend accidentally when Jewel the other night decided that we have done everything. So why not do top bands of certain decades? We did
this is just impossible. This I can't. Really? I can't narrow it down. Can you narrow it down?
Wow. No, bands in the 90s.
It's hard, man.
It was
my era.
Yeah. It's narrowed down to I don't know, bands in the 90s. I cannot put that word on my show, Michael Gonzalez.
Oh, no, you can't. Be nice.
You can't.
You can't say that in 2023.
Is there any sauce? Barbecue. There's no barbecue sauce? So during the video, they're eating chicken nuggets. My wife's got her Playboy shirt on from last night. My wife went to see Pink last night. And gave it an eh.
An eh? Aye.
So, no good on the Pink concert?
No? Randy Carlisle?
No, it was really good. We just had really bad seats.
Oh.
And it was kind of my fault.
Look who's here. Cassie, your boy's here, too. Mike Gonzalez is watching. He's tuning in.
Hey.
So, yeah, she went and, she said, a late night text said disappointed. And I'm like, oh. But, yeah, she said her seats weren't great. They seemed to have a good time, though, going out and making it happen. So my wife brought views. People start popping up. No, stay.
I know. She's like, what's her name? Kelsey. She just brings in the views.
Oh, Kelsey. You know who else brings in the views? Oh, he just ran away because I lost. It was going to be Henry, but I lost track.
Henry. He's following
Mama. So top 5 bands of the 90s. And I love this list. And Mike Gonzalez said Foo Fighters. And you know what? They were like 6. They didn't quite crack it. And remember, this is bands that like got their 90s. Anyway, my list, Jewel Katie, as Colin would say from Stealing Society, no spoilers. Anyway, why am I echoing?
I don't know. You're kind of on delay.
I am?
Or I am.
Anyway, at number 5 is Blink 182.
Oh, shit.
Right? I guess even harder than you thought. Blink 182. And sensational band. Anna, happy birthday to you as well. Anna went to the Pink concert for her birthday. So happy birthday, Anna. Love Anna. I get to see her sometimes at Old Murphy's hanging out. And good friend of the show, and good friend of mine. And it was her birthday. Happy birthday. Shots next time I see you. That's right, I'm doing it. Blink 182 at number 5. Number 4 is Rage Against the Machine. Jewel Tatey. I got to tell you.
I forgot about Rage.
I know, and I said Stealing Society again. I got to tell you, you've got to see Stealing Society do Rage. It's Killing in the Name of, I think it is. They do, yeah. No, wait, they don't know. Is it Killing in the Name? I forget.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, is it? Yeah. Sorry, it is.
We're doing great tonight.
I know, right? Don't be booing me. Mike Gonzalez like, boo. Wow, this is a great audition for Roku. Number 3 is Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
I watch us on Roku. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Number 3, Pearl Jam. Let me get back to being serious. Number 2 is Korn, Jewel, and one of my all-time favorite bands ever. And I should have brought over the Korn figurines. That would have been really cool. Yeah, I got these like collectible. Before Funko Pops, there were these other things, and they made Korn and like 2 other bands, and they were super cool. I got them over there.
Korn is so involved in everything. Like, I love when they did the
They
Scooby-Doo, and then they did the Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I just love the little,
So
appearances they do all over.
I said this, and somebody's like, no. They're like the modern day Kiss. Because merchandising wise, they're like all over and they know how to work it. Like, right?
I saw so many cornfields this weekend. And you know that, like, TikTok where they do the when they visit.
Yes.
Anyway.
Sadly, yes.
Yeah. It's doing that a lot.
I don't know why I'm echoing. It's working on my nerves. Random Rick Reviews, welcome back.
You.
Show, of course, is in the house. See, Korn is good. I know what I'm doing here. Number 1 is a big surprise. It's the one and only Nirvana. Thank you for spoiling it, Jewel T. What, Nirvana?
No, someone said Foo Fighters. I said Foo Fighters over Nirvana. I was going to wear that shirt tonight, too. The shiny one.
Which one?
The one you have on.
Oh, you should have. You get out of here. You're a mess. Your
No.
90s bands suck. All right, Jewel Titty. I guess
so hard.
maybe you could save Mike Gonzalez for your top 5 90s bands.
I was going to say Nirvana number 5, but you know what? I'm going to do Cypress Hill. Cypress Hill, number 5.
Wow.
And then I was like, I can't do Cypress Hill because then that would just lead down a whole hip-hop road. And I would have to say, my favorite hip-hop artist, but I cannot do that. I was going to do bands. So wait a minute. It's Nirvana, 5. Pearl Jam, 4. And then I have like 16 other ones.
16. Allison, 16 other ones. That's perfect.
Alice in Chains, 3.
Yeah, which I can't believe is not on my list. I'm like ashamed of myself.
Yeah, that has to be way, way up there. You know who was a huge Alice in Chains fan, surprisingly? Aaliyah, the R&B singer.
Wow.
She loved Alice in Chains. Like, every time she would, like, do the TRL or host anything, she would always, like, give props to Alice in Chains. I thought that was really cool. Number 2, my boys from New Hope, Ween.
Ween!
They just made the cut, man. 1990 came out.
So who's number 3? I missed something.
Alice in Chains.
Who's number 4?
Pearl Jam.
Oh, okay. And number 1, we're kicking ass now.
Did you get my number 5? You good? You good?
Cypress Hill, Pearl Jam, Alice in Chains, Ween.
Portishead, of course.
Portishead, of course. Jewel Tady, how about finding that CD in my late mother-in-law's collection? I'm like, yeah, it's yours.
Wild.
You can have it if you want, bro. You're a big fan.
That was really cool. That
came so close to getting Beth Gibbons. It's so sad. I'm gonna try
good
again.
Lord, I would just disintegrate if I ever.
That's what I want to see you. I want to see you melt with love. So let's go over it again. Top 5 bands of the 90s. And here's the problem, Joel. I got another monitor set up behind us for when the video thing, and I keep losing the mouse. There we go. Number 5, Blink 182. Number 4, Rage Against the Machine. Tribute to Mike Gonzalez. Number 3, Pearl Jam. Number 2, Korn. There's my Korn for the night.
Good job.
Yeah. Thank you. Number 1 is Nirvana. What's that? You went mute. What did you say? It was
way better than my impression.
Oh, thank you. I didn't even know you were doing that, but I love doing it. All right, so we got an audience participation in 5. Very cool. 2,
Thank you.
Weezer, Pearl Jam, Blink, Smashing Pumpkins. Now I like Smashing Pumpkins, but I've seen them
They were
live.
on the list. Mm-hmm.
It's not that great.
No.
Blink, yes. Blink, terrific. Pearl Jam, of course. Weezer, good. Good call, Weezer. Was that 90s?
Yeah. Yeah.
Really? Felt like it was 2000s and
I like Radiohead and Stone Temple Pilots.
6 is Soundgarden. It's top 5.
Live.
Not top 100.
Yeah. He's like, you don't get me on the phone. I'm just going to give you my whole list of 90s bands.
I forgot live. Holy
Live.
smokes.
Yeah. York Boys.
That's like my band. Jewel came back with Cypress Hill at number 5, which is a goodie. Pearl Jam at number 4. Alice in Chains, which I'm ashamed of myself, didn't make my list at number 3. Number 2, Ween. And number 1, Portishead, Beth Gibbons, Jewel's all-time favorite. Jeff at least got to talk to the PR people. Speaking of favorite Jewel Tatey, I forgot to put the pictures up because I'm kind of a jackass and I'm not doing good tonight. But I will put my phone up to the pictures that I received the other day because they're awesome. These came in the other day, Jewel, from the one and only Miss Nancy Vallon. Look at that autograph.
Woo!
Love it. That's a Baywatch. She said, I'm going to send you Baywatch. And it says, thank you, Jeff, the Yo Show, for everything. You're the best. Love, Nancy Vallon. Jewel, Nancy Vallon. Oh,
She's
I love
awesome.
her so much. And she said, and messaged me, and thank you so much for always supporting me. And it says, I love doing the show. And it's just great. She was awesome. We have really been blessed over 259 episodes.
We really have. We haven't missed, and we just keep meeting great bands and artists and expanding and growing this community. So
Speaking of
I'm going to
expanding,
Laguna Beach.
speaking of expanding and growing, it's a great double lead-in for our super little Miss co-hostess, Joey. Sorry, Joey. I do have blank there. I almost scored your Jewel. Sorry, Joey. So Joey's got it all going on tonight. She's got her Penn State shirt on. And the Nittany Lions are number 7 in the nation. Big game coming up this week against Iowa. I was going to wear my Scully, but I did not.
oh,
So-
that would have been cool too.
So, Joey, first of all, awesome shirt. Welcome again. We always miss you. It's a long week without my 2 favorite Tatey girls. Tell the people viewing where to go and what to do.
Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on all notifications. Hit that like button in the face, but don't break your screen. And we have merch, and I went to Virginia Beach.
I absolutely love Virginia Beach. I've been there a couple times. It is an awesome place. It's and my buddy Tim that lives out there, of course, friend of the show, and he's the one that found us, Magdell, and then a couple other great bands. But he's like, I hate tourists. And I'm like, then how do you live down here, dude? It's mostly tourists.
Yeah, I mean, you live in a beach town. That's just kind of like a given.
Oh, and one time we tried to go to 7-Eleven, and
No, no,
We
no.
can't go to 7-Eleven.
That's not for airtime. Maybe
It's a
later.
good
Maybe
store.
later. I'm not
Aw.
sure about that right now.
Jeff the Shark is
fine,
disappointed,
but
but
if you do want to tell it, I'll be the one.
Okay.
yeah,
Call
the
me.
story comes out. I want Joey
7-Eleven gets a
to
little
tell.
sketchy at night anywhere you go.
Yeah.
So I made a mistake.
Bro, we're talking Roku. This story could be on Roku. Lucas in the house, one of my favorite artists, Chris Greiner in the house. So Chris, great singer, songwriter. Hello, Chris. Thank you for tuning in. Random Rick Review said Foo Fighters.
That's it. That's it. Just Foo Fighters.
He said, well, hey, better than Mike Gonzalez, who tried to name 70 of them.
That is a random review, Rick. Thank you.
That is a random review. We're off to like a great start for like not having a guest tonight. We're off to a great start. Got some great people in the audience. And before I forget, Jewel, a massive, humongous thank you to the amazing Elena Brokus. And of course, you know, she does the Future Star shows and she books shows and all that. She put the word out of the Yo Show to a lot of her great friends and followers, for a lot of new people coming in. So if you're new to us, welcome. This usually is met with a great guest. Tonight you're just stuck with me and Jewel. But Jewel's beautiful. I am obnoxious. You got the perfect mix. Random Rick came at me. Blink 182. Sum 41. Wowie. Good Charlotte. That's okay. Actually the same. Well, they're kind of the same band. They're kind of the same band.
Yeah, throw a lump together those guys for me.
Right. I like them though. And someday we'll be doing favorite bands of like 2020, and I'm gonna be like Chris Greiner.
Yeah.
Oh man. So we got topics. We already talked about the Eagles. We got music. Where do we go, Jewel? Call the next shot.
Yeah. Do you want to do a song?
All right, let's do a song. We
Okay.
have had so many great guests on this show from the world of music, and acting and authors and all that. So when we get a chance, we play music, and we're actually going to be doing, Jewel and I, a Yo Music show for Roku and the Planet X Network and Amazon Fire TV. So we're going to announce all that. It's all going to come up, but we're going to share videos from independent bands, artists, people that are out there just kicking butt. Adam Kovitz, good evening. Speaking of kicking butt, in a couple of weeks, your guys from Sour Station will be on the program. We're looking forward to that. And bands like Sour Station, their videos will come on our new program. And a lot of the bands that we have just grown to love, we're going to play one right now. Joe, we're going to start off with a band we absolutely love. How about some Stealing Society?
Woo!
Oh, yeah, we love ourselves some Stealing Society. This is one of my favorite videos, too. And I don't mean like just on the show. I mean like of all time. This is a great video. It's Evanescent Love. And it's such a great video. And we're going to play it right here as soon as I find the right screen.
I just want to go this bar.
There it is. All right, Brian, I want to be at this bar. Let's play it right now on the O Show. It's about 3 minutes and 6 seconds long. Evanescent Love. Evanescence Love. Evanescence Love. I'm like on Evanescence.
Evanescence Love. Enjoy it.
Don't cry to me.
Oh, God.
Evanescent Love.
No.
Let's play it right now. It says it right there. Evanescent.
Effervescent. Effervescent.
It says
Jesus
Evanescent.
Christ.
How about we play the song and let Joey sing it and hear how he pronounces it?
Take
We'll
it away,
be right back
Joey
in
and Colin.
3 minutes. Evanescent.
Shadow on my shoulder, disrespect the golden rule. I live for your desires and I'm no one else's fool. I see the color of your palette, confused and mix a shade of brown. Your deceptive brush shows that you're only reason keeping me around. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent, dissipated love. Well, I'm a sucker for compassion. Like to think this isn't just pretend. But there is no mistake, you only treat me as a means to an end. Just snap your fingers and replace me. You'll find yourself another man. In time, I'm sure you'll realize that ain't no one love you better than I can. I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent, dissipated love. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent, dissipated love. So go ahead and find yourself another man. In time, I'm sure you'll realize ain't no one love you better than I can. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love. Your jaded eyes are after evanescent, dissipated love. Yeah, I know you only want my evanescent, dissipated love.
All right. Evanescent Love, Joel Tatey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought it was the other one. It's
The
fine.
funny thing is we have like a private chat that we can do between me and Joel, and here she is laying it right out on the show. You're right.
No, I wanted everyone to know. I can admit when I'm wrong. You're right.
Aw,
I
right.
suck. I've heard that
But-
song so many times.
So I put a vow and wow, wait a minute. Stop it. Stop it. You tell me I'm right?
You are right. I thought you were saying it wrong, but you're not. I thought it was effervescent, which is a different meaning and doesn't make sense for the song. I've heard that song so many times. I'm dumb. Sorry.
I will tell you one thing right now, and I mean this in the utmost sincerity. They are a great band, Steve Higgins. That's right. They played the one time with when Twisted at that same night. Oh man, it was great.
Oh,
Drew, you're missing out, man.
I know.
So I took
Don't make me feel worse.
So, as you know, I am married to a terrific woman. She was here on the show. You just seen her a few minutes ago. She's awesome. I love her with all my heart. But Jewel, you admitting I'm right, I got a little crush right now. Got a little Jewel Teddy crush going on. I'm like, my heart's beating
above.
fast there.
Oh, I'm wrong all the time, so it's nothing new.
Oh my God. So the rest of the night's gonna be weird. I got a little Jewel Teddy crush going on. It's gonna get weird tonight. My wife
It's
is still in
not.
the house though. No, it's not. It never does. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me.
You said
The-
you're wrong. I'm right. I mean, the opposite. See, it's even hard to say.
You're like Fonzarelli. Come on, dude. Admit it. But yeah, so that song was Evanescent Love, Stealing Society, one of our favorite bands. Super cool. Hi, look who's in the house to save the day
Oh!
and take some of the pressure off Jewel.
I knew it was going to be Hannah. I'm like, Hannah's
Hannah.
going to jump in. And not
Henry
Henry.
was here, but Henry ran away both times to try to pick him up. So say something to the crowd, Hannah. Woof! That's perfect. He's so cute. Great. I mean, like, look, she's still looking like, I want to be on.
Oh,
Agreed. She's adorable. So, where are we at? Keep the air show weird. Oh, trust me. Trust me,
Oh,
Adam
Jesus.
COVID. It's going to get weird in a couple weeks with Sour Station because they're fun. They get giddy, and it was a great time. My wife in the house, Cassie Perini. Cassie, of course, I'm only kidding. You, of course, are my #1 love. Jules a close second. This is my love right here. How about some kisses for Daddy?
Jeff makes out with his dog.
He does not make out. He's kissing. Simply kissing. Wait, what is this? Best show on the internet. Chris
Dude.
Steiner?
Take that all day.
Man, you must not watch a lot of internet. I'm kidding. Thanks, Chris. Chris is definitely cool. Love seeing him perform. Hannah always has your back, Joel. She does.
I love her.
She might try to bite your back, but she's got it.
Oh my God, she's the best.
She is such a little. She won't go away tonight. I think she wants to be on. I know why the chicken nuggets are up here. She smells them.
Oh, there you go.
All right. So let's do some topics, Joel, because we got some things to talk about. And I'm stunned by this one. Oh my God, I lost the mouse again. There it is. I'm kind of stunned by this one. Like I understand the older artists and like the legends getting this, but Katy Perry sells her music catalog for $225 million. Like, is she retiring? Isn't she like 30?
Well, she's not 30. I mean, she's like 40 something, but I don't know. I think she's on to different ventures. If you know you're done with music, I was really thinking about this. If you know you're done with music and you're not going to put out any other things, I mean, she has a lot going on. So, aside from her hobbies, she does. But I was thinking if I was done with the music, I don't know. I don't know what I would do.
I guess why not, right? If you're
making it.
If you're done with music, that's what I'm saying. If she's done with music, okay, get the jackpot, get the payday. But it kind of, doesn't it eliminate her from the music scene?
It does, but wait a minute. Didn't she do? Yeah, this is very nice. We went to the air show, Virginia Beach.
And there's a little
Yes.
skeleton surfer right here.
Skeleton surfer. Very cool.
Very cool.
Thank
I like
you.
that. I'm jealous.
Um,
I don't know.
but no, doesn't she have a residency in Las Vegas?
She did. I think that's over. No?
But just because you perform those songs doesn't mean, I mean, you can perform those songs after you sell the rights.
You're right,
Right?
but the thing is, like, if she makes new music, is that owned already, like, automatically?
No, I don't think so.
That's where I'm a little confused.
I don't know, because Bruce just sold his. I mean, he's also 70 something.
Right.
That makes a little more sense, but I don't know. I say if you're not coming out with any new content, that would make sense. Like if
Right.
you're onto other
Definitely.
ventures, but I don't know the ins and outs of it.
Right, that to me makes sense. Like, if you're not putting out any more music, I understand. But, and now I'm wondering what happens with the new stuff.
I don't know. You would
Um,
think if you make new content, that's yours.
How can anyone be done with music? Sounds like a horrible business decision. Yeah, I'm with you. And Katy
And-
Perry, like, has made it. And that's
But
kinda
also,
crazy.
she wasn't really like her main writer. Like she definitely had writers.
Oh, sure.
It'd be like a
Oh, absolutely.
Beyonce. Like Beyonce isn't writing all of her hits.
She's not? Oh. But I'm done now. Not that it was ever wrong, but I'm really done now. Done with Beyonce.
That's why I love Sia and Lana Del Rey because they're just great freaking songwriters.
Mhm.
You know, and
I like that.
for most pop singers, they are not the ones writing it.
Truth. Speaking of bands writing and best of 90s bands, man, this is like segue heaven here. Blink 182, Joel Tady announces a brand new album called One More Time, due out this October. It is their first piece as a full band in quite a long time. I am stoked. I'm excited. I'm a Blink fan, despite not one but two letdowns with concert tickets. Thanks to my man Travis. What do you think? New Blink 182, Joel. I'm here for it.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it's nice they're all working together, and it's a good thing they didn't sell their catalog, and
Right.
and hopefully they can come out with another tour. You know, they all
I
still
would
got it.
like to see it, right. A better tour. Like, do the stadiums, keep it price wise. Blink does rock. Thank you, Adam Kovitz. Very much agreed. But keep it, they're better than Quarter Flash. Yeah. But yeah, keep it like moderate price. Like, my wife went to see Pink last night, as we said, and she used this site. I'm not going to say the site because it's actually a nice little sneak site to get good tickets. $76. And to me, I'm like, God, that's cheap. But it's not, is it?
Yeah, and I think it's difficult with these stadiums, especially like Citizens Bank and the Link. Like they're so big. So she was saying
Yeah.
she might be high up, like you know, and you're still paying $70 for not that great of a seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. A little bit of a destructive view, but the prices that people are paying now to get into these concerts. I mean, when I think about it, I pretty much, and I don't want to sound cheap or sound old or anything. I'm just kind of done with concerts. Again, I'd rather go pay the $10 at the door and see these local bands, the Sour Stations, the Stealing Societies, Grimjacks, and bands like that we'll play some of their music later. Like, that's what I want to see. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, like my sister got me Springsteen tickets, and I know she paid an arm and a leg. Like she wouldn't even tell me what she paid, and I'm like, dude, but
Yeah.
they were. It's not
You
like they
know.
were front row or even on the ground, you know. So I just, it's a racket, man.
I remember a few years back, and my wife said, like, my father always wanted to see the Rolling Stones. So I gave him Rolling Stones tickets for his birthday. And I adore her for the effort. I'm like, all right, Stones. I've never seen them. I'm like, but don't give me a ticket, because I knew how this was going to end. Gets me a ticket. 3 of us are going, me, you, and my dad. All right, great. Went. Show was awesome. It was at the Link, and we were 2 rows from the very last end of the Link. And the tickets,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know the exact number, but I remember somewhere in the range of like $250, $300
Damn, dude,
a piece. A
Yeah.
piece.
a piece, not
To sit
including
outside.
taxes, fines, fees, and the like. Yeah,
Beers.
It's insane. Yeah, and then once you get there, it's a whole
Yeah.
other
Oh, right. Once you get there and, like, it's
parking.
even like again the future star shows. Yeah, I'm gonna keep kissing Elena's butt and the great bands and the representative people that are here tonight. Sure, you go there and you can get drinks and a little something to eat and see a great show, and you're not even paying half the price of one of these tickets.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're not that
Right,
great. Oh, damn.
They're not that great. It was good. I can't say not that great.
See, at least Springsteen, like, I'm sorry, but he does put his, like, whole body, heart out there for 4 freaking hours. Like, he tries to make it worth it. And as much as I hate her, like, Taylor Swift does try to put on, like, an immersive experience for everyone. So.
Wait a minute.
And
Stop.
Pink, too. Pink, like, goes into the crowd. I'm not a big fan of Pink songs, but, you know.
Elena and her shows do indeed rock.
Adam.
Springsteen's phenomenal.
I agree.
Well, I guess when Sour Station comes on, I'll just keep quiet and Joel and the boys can talk about Springsteen. Thank you, Adam. So, not to change the subject, because it's a great subject, and we talk a lot about music, and people love talking about music, but I just noticed you said you don't like her, but Taylor Swift. Is it jealousy?
I'm not a fan of her voice, her songs.
Are we jealous that supposedly she's dating Travis Kelsey? I mean, it's a little jealous.
Travis is just so cool. I think Travis could, you know. But hey, I don't get the appeal. I really don't.
He could have any woman on earth, and I'm not saying like, let's face it, Travis Kelsey has a ton of female fans.
Yeah, look at him.
Even I'm a little weird with it. And you know it's a shame. He's a good-looking guy. Jason's not, but we love him. We love him anyway. But he can have like any woman.
Cool.
And Taylor Swift isn't unattractive, but dude, help me here.
It was just so funny because they had a thing a while back. You know, it was Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus, and they're like, yeah, but Miley Cyrus.
Yeah. No wonder why he likes Springsteen.
Yeah,
love you, Ryan. Go ahead.
But it was the Miley Cyrus Robin Thicke thing with the finger and the tongue and everything.
Yeah.
And at the time, Taylor Swift was a sweet little, you know, guitar playing. And everyone was calling Miley Cyrus like, oh, look at this girl. But meanwhile, Miley Cyrus was in like a long-term relationship, and Taylor over here is blown through guys like left and right. You know what I mean? So,
right?
I don't know. This girl's got a lot of exes.
But let's put it this way. I mean, again, the Taylor Swift, Gwen Stefani School of Songwriting, date a guy, break up with him, write a great album.
Yeah, and Adele.
Well, not great to me, but great. Well, she's become hot.
I mean, whatever makes you do. I mean, everyone says she's a great person, so.
Right, blowing through guys, great. Blowing through guys is her main source of material. Why not?
Yeah, I mean
it's kind of what she's got working. And it's working. Don't get me wrong. We may not be fans, but you can't say she's not putting asses in the seats.
No, she's, you know, doing the damn thing. I
Right.
don't like it. That's just my opinion, man.
You don't have to. Let's get on to a song we do like, because we're having fun here tonight. Me and Joel have some rules, so we're going to not stick by those rules. But a awesome singer-songwriter that I had on the show before, Joel, this isn't really so much a local, but this is a nationwide. I don't know if you ever heard the song. I got to play it for you. Francesca Destruct from the FDS band is one of my favorite artists. And she did a cover of No Doubt's, nice dropping, not No Doubt, but Gwen Stefani's Hella Good. And I love this video so freaking much. I'm going to play it right now. This is Francesca Destruct from FDS band featuring Quios. Wow. With Hella Good. And I want everybody to check it out because it's just that darn cool right here on the O Show. We'll be back in a few minutes. Love you.
The way
Holy freaking moly, Francesca Destruct from the FDS band featuring Quios, it actually is pronounced. Hella good. Jewel, you weren't on the program when we had Francesca. It was a Wednesday, which broke my heart. And I've spoken to her about coming back on. She said, yeah, let's work something out maybe in the new year because she's so freaking cool. And this band, Quios, definitely cool. What do you think? I know it might have been the first time we shared that song together.
Oh my God. No, I listened to all her music after she was on, and I saw the episode, and she just seemed so cool. And man, she really does those covers right, man.
Like she absolutely
she's so
crushed
super
it.
talented.
My good work buddy, Jocelyn Gallagher in the house. Jocelyn, I hear, is also getting some buzzballs on tonight. And she's a big fan of the song. She's like, oh my God, like that's my jam. It's a great song. And Francesca really kills it. And Adam Kovic said the same thing. Great cover. Well done. Hannah really wants to be on tonight. JD Wolf is back. You just missed Francesca, so now I got to rewind and watch Francesca Destruct. Jewel, like one of the things we'd love to do here, like I said, as we make our way to the Planet X network and Roku and Amazon Fire TV and all that good stuff, one of the things we look to do is, music and share videos and bands and great stuff like this. I get excited about it. This was your dream long ago when we first even saw about this. I said saw because JD said saw. When we first thought about this idea, this was your baby. You're like music, local music, and long before anybody else was doing it. And yeah, I do say that, and people are like, oh, you're wrong. No, long before anybody on podcast was dedicating it to music and the local scene, your brainchild. So again, speak on it, please.
No, I was just so adamant and having like, first I wanted to be a part of a radio station that did it, and just no one was really doing it at the time besides College Station. College Stations really were my go-to just to find new shit that wasn't top 40 or on the big stations in the city. And then I interned at one, and I was just kind of annoyed. I'm like, you guys play the same songs all the time. Like, can't you just like branch out? And Jackson does a good job on 94. I mean, not 94. Yeah, on 93. Yeah, back when, and with the local shots. And,
yeah, I love local shots.
But we just, you always need and want more, and there's so much out there. And these bands, they just want to be heard, and a lot of people can't go out or get to local places. So I just love being a platform where we can introduce these bands to an audience that accepts it, wants it, is hungry for new music, and just doesn't know where to look. And we found some excellent ones over the years. So
we really have. And Adam, that patron saint of local Philly music scene, I appreciate that. And that's amazing. But I got to be honest with you, without the godmother of it, honestly, like when we had a podcast and, music was definitely one of my things. And Jules said, attack the local scene, which is great because I've met so many great people. And other people have kind of copied our around, like, hey, let's go see local bands like they do. Whatever. But it's great. Like, it's such great stuff. Kinsey King, another great local artist in the house. Jewel is a muse. I tell you, she has, and with Strange Culture and Stealing Society and bands like that, Jewel walks into Future Stars Know Sweeney's, and she's like, them. I'm like, huh? She goes, yeah, them. Get them. Let's have them. And I'm like, wow. And you don't miss because, like, so good.
No, I mean, it's pretty prevalent when you hear it. It's just the fact of exposing yourself to it, whether it's going out and seeing bands, whether it's, scrolling through hours of music. I was just watching Questlove, and I love Questlove so much. He was on
yeah, you
Conan.
do.
He was on Conan's podcast, which I love that podcast too. It's really funny. But he makes playlists for celebrities. He has like this long list of celebrities that
cool.
people go to him for new music. And Conan's like, all right, well, what do you do? He's like, easy. I have to listen to like 500 songs a day, 500 new songs a day that he's never heard of. Jen. And there might be 7 in 500, but that exposes you to that band and branches you off a different path. And so I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool. And that's like what I love to do. You know what I mean? You could just scroll through so much new material, and a lot of it you're like, might not think twice about, but then something grabs you and you're like, oh shit.
Right, exactly. And that's
What
a
is
lot
this?
Right, and that's a lot of what we have going on at these shows. And I'm just saying, because like Atlanta lets us MC and gives us credit, puts us on the flyer, lets us talk to these bands. It's not just that, but some of it is so good. The originals, like I said, we're going to have Sour Station in a couple of weeks. New originals, new music. Milo Sky, we talk about a lot. The Grim Jacks, etc. There's so much good out there. People are really just kicking ass in the local scene with great music. And like I was told, and I say it again and again, one of the bands said to me, without new music and original music, there's no covers.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You have to get your stuff out there. I mean, covers are fine. It gets the crowd going. Maybe you have it's an earlier show, so you want to get the people into it. That's fine. But you also have to have the stuff that you create out there. That's the whole point of being a band, is making your own stuff.
I agree. That's just a great way to put it. And even like I said, the covers, when we go back to Francesca and that video, it's a great song. And it's a song that, and she said, I wanted to do it my own way, put a little twist on it. And I like that. If you're going to cover a song, put a little something of your own in there. I dig stuff like that.
Yeah, no doubt has never been done so hard.
Right. Very, very cool. Elena is a veteran promoter and crucial to the local scene. No doubt about it. We talk a lot on a regular now. Me and Elena share a lot of messages. She praises the Osho, brings people here, tells us that we're real. We do it the right way. We have a great approach. It seems to come easy, Joel, pretty much from that unity that we made all them years ago. And, geez, I'm going to say, like, your outlook changed mine in such a way. Like, when it first came to podcast, I'm like, let's get all these big-time celebrities. Let's do this elaborate thing. And then we meet, and you're like, wait a minute. That's cool. But let's get into local as well. And I know I keep repeating it, but it blows my mind how us two together, the brainchild of what goes on here, just really is, to me, amazing.
Yeah, and it's, it was a lot of trial and error too. And we did have some, big names and stars and actors and different types of artists too. But I think it's just this force and then the local music scene and getting teamed up with the right people like Elena, you know what I mean? And we've had some great PR teams along the way that have helped us, Beatrice, and she just like introduced us to bands that we would never even think of, but they were under her umbrella, mostly in New York. But yeah, it's just expanding and branching out and still and we're not pigeonholed to one thing either. So Nancy Valen, that was like your idol, and Josh Server for me, and Jamie Kennedy. Like we get to it's just not one thing here, and we get to pretty much like call our own shots, which is what we want to do. And but music is always a huge main part of the formula.
It certainly is, and we love going to the shows, and a lot of people are like, oh, thank you, and why you take your time out. To me, it's a blast. I love it. And when you look at the audience, Joel, like Steve Higgins, and his daughter is just a sensational talent from the band Twisted. Adam Kovitz and his dude Sour Station, like an incredible band. And they come out and they watch here and they thank us and give us props. And Elena, like I said, just blowing our show up all over social media makes it all worthwhile. And yeah, it's great when the celebrities do it, like Nancy, like Nancy Valen, like who I grew up just loving. And like I said, the families of these bands and the bands themselves and all that. It's really cool when everybody gets together and just says, hey, it's pretty cool. And just blow you up.
Yeah. I'm so mad I can't make Saturday either. I'm working, but I love how she's doing the Saturday shows not to interfere with football.
She's all about it. She said if the Eagles are off, then maybe I'll have a Sunday show. But she watches the schedule. She knows. Love you for that as well, Elena. I do. In case anybody else is around, the Future Stars show is this Saturday. There is a terrific lineup, and there's an awesome MC. Me. I'll be on the mic emceeing and kind of co-hosting. Here is the lineup. Let me get my banner out of the way so you can see it. It is 13639 Philmont Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Sweeney's. It's a Future Stars show hosted by Atlanta Brokers Productions. Show starts at 1:30 to 6:30. 10 measly dollars to get in to see Strange Culture, Cherry Blue, The Basement Directive, a new band that I found and love, Versailles, Strange Velvet, who I also love. A couple new ones to me, Jediah Bivens and Bryn Athen. Of course, we're in the Bryn Athen area. Never heard of the band, but a great chance to check out some local music. Great 5 hours worth of show. Sweeney's has great food and drink. Come hang out. Come see me. Look for the Yo Show shirt. I'll be the guy on the microphone introducing these bands because, Drew, I feel like I get my 2 cents in because I can't sing, I can't play guitar, I can't play drums, so I get on stage any way I can.
Yeah, you're just a host and now a VJ and king of the local scene.
I am not the king of the local scene, but I do appreciate it. You're the queen of the local scene. You got you
I
get
can't even get out to the scene.
you get wedding proposals on here and everything. Like imagine like if these people met you. Well, they met you, and the people that meet you, the radiant. I'll tell you, your personality just gives off a great reflection right away. I'll let you know that anybody you've met at these shows just absolutely take to you, love you, think you're a terrific person, and I'm blessed to have you. We're getting like sappy, like it's an anniversary show here, but it's not. We say it for anniversary shows. All right, let's play more music. We good? More music? Wait a minute. We got a decent crowd here. Before we do new music, this is more of a national scene, but I got to make this announcement, Jewel, because we just nailed this the other day. December 12th, here on the O Show. I'm so excited because I absolutely positively love this human being. The lead singer of the band, A Light Divided, Miss J.C. Clark, Jewel, is going to be on the program. That is Light Divided. That is J.C. Clark. Jewel, she is so cool. The band is so cool. She's so sweet. And she's like, oh my God, like you can feel the radiant, like, energy coming off of her emails. Like she's really excited for this. And she thanked me and we traded some emails back and forth. And I love A Light Divided. Great following. Love J.C. Clark, Jewel. December 12th. God, we're all the way out to December, and they're like great. They just keep coming.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Yeah, this year is just, I'm so excited for this fall and this lineup. It's going to be great.
Yeah, we got so much. We're going to go down the lineup shortly. And the reason why I mentioned, as I lost the cursor again, I got to take that screen down. I keep losing my mouse. Holy moly score, thank you. JD Wolf, I knew you would get it and know it because we have similar tastes. Right, JC Clark, dude, I'm so excited. December 12th, right here on the show. She's very pumped up about it, man. Great emails we shared, and that's how we do it. But the reason why I did that, I wanted to play another song. I want to play their brand new song, Jewel, A Light Divided. This one known as Rain, and it's an awesome song. This might be new to a lot of people out there who have not heard it yet. It might be new to Jewel. We're going to play right here on the show. If Jewel's all right with it, you all right with that, Jewel?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I Like Divided is the band. J.C. Clark, their super lead singer. This is Rain. This is one of their new ones. We're going to get it set up here in a second. There we go. Enjoy. We'll be back in 3 minutes here live on the Yo Show.
I spend enough time thinking I get strung out brain stops feeling. Always awake, I'm awake, but I'm dreaming. I seem okay, our looks deceiving. But you'll never know, 'cause I'll never show. The cold in my bones, it's everywhere I go. A wounded soul, stuck living like a ghost. Life feels like a joke, rain comes but never goes. It's holding hostage what I need the most. Rain comes but never goes, rain comes but never goes. Rain comes but never goes, rain comes but never goes. Rain comes but never goes. Spend all night staring at the ceiling. I try to speak, but you don't listen. Feel out of place in my own skin. I seem okay, heart looks deceiving. But you'll never know, 'cause I'll never show. The cold in my bones, it's everywhere I go. A wounded soul, stuck living like a ghost. Life feels like a joke, rain comes but never goes. It's holding hostage what I need the most. Rain comes but never goes. Let it fall, help me feel anything I'd give anything, anything The cold in my bones, it's everywhere I go. A wounded soul, stuck living like a ghost. Life feels like a joke, rain comes but never goes. It's holding hostage what I need the most. Rain comes but never goes, rain comes but never goes. Rain comes but never goes, rain comes but never goes. Rain comes but never goes. Rain comes but never goes. Spending enough time thinking, try to speak but no one listens.
All right, Jewel, you know what? Playing that music. You're still on mute, by the way. Playing that music. Oh, we got one of those? Yeah, it's all right. Playing that music already makes me nervous for December 12th. I'm like crapping myself already because I love J.C. Clark, and I'm so very, extremely nervous for it already.
I know. It's going to be amazing. Holy crap. Good job, Jeff. But
Thank you very much.
My
December.
purge is going along here, so sorry.
All right. Little
Do you
alarm
hear
action. Yeah, it's for the Yo Show because we are hot tonight. We're on fire. I agree, J.D. Wolf. Love them. Can't wait to get J.C. Clark on the program. There's no Francesca the Struck we did tonight too. A lot of the super cool females of like hard rock, metal music, whatever the new aggression is, and there's a lot of them out there, and those are some of them. And like I said, in J.C. Clark, December 12th. We got a great lineup though, Drew. I kind of want to share the lineup now. I know we got topics now, but I want to share the lineup of who's coming up because there's so many great ones.
All right.
Are we good with that?
Yeah.
Okay, so of course we know tonight was Kelsey Lynn. She was sick. Get well soon, Kelsey Lynn. Next Tuesday is a very special one for me and Jewel because it's a band that got kind of early on in the beginning when we did the Bucks County food drive and all. These dudes were nice enough to make an appearance at that time when COVID was on. We became huge and it really had us helped us get a great following. But Keith and Joey, the Essential Duo, will be on the program next Tuesday, December 26th. Local artists Keith Garner and Joey DeNoble. Jewel, these guys are great. I'm so excited for this next week.
I know, right?
Awesome. October 3rd is the awesome band Sour Station. Of course, Adam Kovitz. And Adam, that's why I didn't put it in their videos in the mix tonight because 2 weeks from now, Save All the Juice. New stuff from the whole 9 hours. Great young band, Sour Station on the 3rd. Another great band, rock band, not local, but still an awesome band. Bourbon House comes on October the 10th. October 17th, our good friends from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the lovely Caitlin and Victoria Fire. I'm excited for that. And October 24th, Jewel, we got a great one. Our Halloween Spooktacular. Again this year, Jewel and I will be in costume. We're hoping to get this young lady in costume, a super gorgeous actress, Miss Fallon Vendetta. Will be a role, baby. That's our Halloween. We got more going on, though. It doesn't stop there. Actually, October 31st, we take off for Halloween. Miss Joey's got to get her Halloween on. We're not doing anything Halloween-wise without Jewel and myself together. So 31st, we took off. We come back November 7th with Twisted, an absolutely sensational band. Steve Higgins knows oh so well. November 14th, Beatrice Kimball is back with a band of hers, Barely Legal, on the program. November 21st, Jewel, I am just excited beyond all belief. It is The Galaxy Has Eyes. This band is diabolical. You see them live, incredible. Their female lead singer is amazing, and that is the 21st. November 28th, we bring back one of our dear friends, brand new EP coming out, Mike Nappy will be in the house. Oh, yeah, November 25th. And December 8th, one of our absolute darlings, the lovely and incredibly talented Miss Laura Cheadle comes back. Brand new Laura Cheadle album coming out as well, Jewel. Wow, what a lineup.
Yeah, and the inboxes are filling up. Like, we have more to schedule. So,
Yeah.
take us right into the new year.
Well, it'll take us into the new year. We will be posting the replays of these awesome episodes on the Planet X network, which will get the Roku and Amazon Fire. We, of course, are available on YouTube, Twitch, Facebook as our former The Stoop Radio Network page. Finally got allowed to be called The Yo Show, so we're there, and we're just so many places to find us. And even if you want to listen to it, you can hear it on Spreaker, Deezer, Spotify, iHeart, Apple Podcasts. Good Lord, man.
Everywhere.
Everywhere. It is everywhere. And we make those appearances everywhere. We talk about Sweeney's. So we're out there. The Yo Show is out there. And you know, Jewel, as you will test as well as I will, we're not in it for us. We're in it for you as well. We want to bring it this. It's not just, oh, look at me. Look, I'm the best. No, it's to get together and bring you great entertainment, great artists, support your artists, etc. Like us. Rachel?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, again, that was another idea. I told Jewel there's no money involved. She's like, I don't care. I'm in.
What's going on? Yeah,
No,
I mean, who needs money when you do what you love?
Exactly. We work regular jobs for money, so we'll find a way for money, but there is
I'd
things
like
that
this
we
to
love.
be the full-time gig, so, just
We would love that. So support.
support, like,
Tell 'em,
comment, share. Spread the word. Spread the word of the Yo Show. Dude, what happened on Saturday? Because, I was down the Eastern Seaboard, so I wasn't here for the huge sonic boom. Did you hear it?
No! Sonic Boom! Am I
Oh,
sleeping?
come on, man.
I'm about to get blasted in the comment section, I know, but no, I didn't.
It happened 10:30 Saturday, I believe, and it
Oh,
was
wow.
felt here, Kentucky, Texas, like a lot of places. And there was a flash in the sky and a loud boom, and no one knows what it was. It
No
shook
idea.
houses.
Really? Damn
Yeah,
it.
and like Feasterville, that's close to you. I heard reports on Langhorne too.
How about that? Yeah, JD Wolf. Probably aliens.
Well, they were saying it probably like meteor or something.
Wow. And for a
Yeah.
slight reason, no offense to the people of Fisherville, but
Meteor.
Fisherville can kiss my ass.
Okay.
It's only because of that brewery that'll never open. You're welcome.
Well, isn't Sweeney's in Feasterville?
No, Sweeney's actually is considered Northeast Philadelphia.
Is it?
Yeah. It's funny you mentioned Sweeney's because this Saturday they got a
Oh my God,
show.
what is happening?
Oh my God.
You're attacked.
Well, this might be the last night we
I'll
see
put
Joel,
you
but
on mute.
anyway.
Okay.
Joel mentioned Sweeney's. Funny thing about Sweeney's this Saturday, a great show, 23rd, 1:30 to 6:30 p.m. Elena Brokus brings us another great Future Star show, hosted or co-hosted and emceed by The O Show. Jeff the Shark Marine will be there with a special microphone. Strange Culture, Cherry Blue, The Basement Directive, Versailles, Strange Velvet, Jediah Bivens, and Bryn Athen. This Saturday at Sweeney's. You can find out what the far north of Fisherville looks like. So,
You know,
right,
I should know that,
shameless.
and not. It's just so close to Trevose that sometimes I forget.
It is. It's like right, like Trevose. You could throw a rock and it'll land in Trevose. It's right behind it, pretty much.
Yeah, and that's where our old studio was. Sniff, sniff.
I
To your chair.
know. Man, that was, I look back at that and I see the videos and all. And the one video we did not get was our last one because you weren't there and I didn't have the little drive to record it. It might be on my phone somewhere. Well, so if I see Sweeney's a banner will come up, nah, it was a lead-in. But what was I just talking about? Fisherville, Stone Throw. Oh,
Yeah.
what a mess.
Closeness. What were you gonna say?
Okay, totally forgot. All right,
It's
I'm
okay.
going to rewatch the replay.
We'll come back to
I'm
it.
upset with myself.
Yep.
Yeah, but anyway, but if you're around Saturday, going out to Sweeney's and see these great bands, there are so many good ones, and I love it. I get so excited by it.
Yeah, man.
Good.
So what's next? Oh, did you freeze?
Did I? No, I don't think so. Did I freeze?
Okay. We're back.
We got to get to this, and I noticed they're going to get. It might get a little ugly, but I got to talk about this, Jewel.
Okay.
McDonald's is being sued again by a patron who says their coffee was too hot, spilled, and burned them. This is so all over the board, and we might go the rest of the night with this because this irritates me. Give me your feedback first. Tell me what you think about this as a whole, on all sides of it.
I mean, I didn't hear this story, but if I'm getting a coffee and it's not going to be from McDonald's, let me just tell you that. But if I'm getting a coffee and it's hot, I'm going to try to make sure it doesn't spill on myself. And if it does, then I'm a klutz, and that's my doing. If I get scolded by hot coffee, that's my fault. And I'm
I
pretty
love
sure
you
all
for
the cups say hot. Watch out. I know Dunkin's does.
Right.
Dunkin's does for sure.
And the reason I'm all about this so much, I'm giddy because a lot of times we do opposite opinions of things, which is great. But here we're on the same page. What do you
coffee
think
is
you're
bad.
getting? Right. If anybody doesn't know out there, if you watch live or on the replay, I got a lesson for you from JD Wolf. Coffee's hot. Thank you.
Yeah.
If your coffee was ice cold, you wouldn't want it.
Or you would
It's the-
if you're ordering iced coffee.
Well, it's supposed to be hot. If you spill it, what do you think is going to happen? If it wasn't hot, you'd be right up at that counter cursing out the next young man working or woman working behind that counter. Because
Yeah,
my
no one wants some
coffee's cold.
lukewarm bullshit.
Right, you want hot ass coffee. And there was another story, Jewel, where a kid got burned by a chicken nugget. Are you serving frozen chicken nuggets? You want your food to be warm. The fact that McDonald's made a warm enough chicken nugget for somebody to burn himself, bravo, in my opinion.
Yeah, because when Joey, takes a fry, she's like, ha ha. I'm like, oh, watch it. They're hot. But that's her fault.
Sue McDonald's.
I told you
Right.
it was hot. And you know what? To avoid this, because I don't know how people get a coffee straight away and take a sip. That's never me, ever, ever. I get a coffee, it's sitting in my cup holder for a good 15 minutes before I'm even attempting to take a sip.
I
And
absolutely agree.
you can tell at
Right.
the temperature. It's not like a steel cup you're getting.
You see the steam coming off real quick. Drop in. My love, Miss Sarah Higgins.
Woo!
Love you. One of my favorite artists ever. Her and Logan are listening. Thank you so very much. Couple weeks twisted right here on the program with the amazing Sarah Higgins. Jewel, she's like the videos, the drumming, the bass. Superstar. Can't wait. But not to change the subject, Miss Sarah Higgins. Speaking of like hot artists and great stuff. But yeah, but coffee is supposed to be hot. I don't understand. Oh, the lid fell off. They're clumsy. I got burned. I'm going to sue. If the coffee was cold in this building, you'd be like, you suck. Coffee's cold.
Right.
Good call, JD. Well, she is. So I'm disappointed. I thought I was going to be alone on this. Thank you for having my back on this because that's kind of ridiculous.
Well, we typically disagree, but
We do. It's unusually cute in a way.
oh,
Kind
Jesus.
of. Let's
Yeah,
I know.
slow
Let's
your
play
roll
more
tonight.
music. I know. I'm like extra flirty tonight. Bad me. Bad boy. So let's do this. We're gonna play music. This isn't a video, but it's a song. The reason why I'm sharing this song, this band was on a couple weeks ago, and after they came on, I was told that we tripled their Spotify views, and everybody was checking them out. They sent me an awesome copy of their album. It's the Circus Hearts. And they said, like, since we've been on this show, so many people are messaging us, watching us, listening to us. So I'm like, let's do it again tonight since we don't have a guest. This Old Coat Jewel is the song that makes my wife's knees clatter because she loves it. It is a song that gets me just flat out excited for the modern music scene. The Circus Hearts are a local band right here in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia area. Got to meet these guys. We had them on a show a couple weeks back. They got an awesome bar. Jules digging it. Jules wants to do a show live from their bar. I agree. But in the meanwhile, we're going to thrill you with the song This Old Coat. And this is another awesome Philly band, the Circus Hearts, right here live on the Yo Show. 3 minutes, 50 seconds. We'll be back shortly. Enjoy live Tuesday night. My man.
She says I'm old hack, she's looking for something new. But all I ever wanted to be was tried and true. We spent a lot of time loving and hating each other the best we knew. And all it ever brought me, baby, was a stitch or two. Doesn't anyone care about holding on anymore?
Wow, 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 wow. The Circus Hearts, this old coach. Jewel,
Woo!
I love it. And these guys were so kind to us leading up to it, like most of our guest star. And I got to tell you, I look at the, man, I look at the comments. JD Wolf, one of them people on Spotify. Thank you. Steve Higgins comes out with shout out to Joey, my old friend and drummer from the amazing The Circus Arts, for hooking me up with their vinyl.
Oh,
I didn't know you guys knew it. I love this band. Our good friend, Cuthbert J. Twilly, the 424 Joel, another band I'm working on getting on the program. I love the 424. He's a big fan of music as well. He came up to me at that Battle of the Bands. He's like, "You're the air show, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "I watch it. I love it." I'm like, "Wow!" Like I never even knew. Like that's so cool. And his band is great. Circus Arts are great. JD Wolf is like setting the place on fire. It's that great.
that's awesome.
All them good
That's so
Twitch
cool.
ones.
What was I just gonna say? Little drummer. Oh, Spotify. Yeah, you can also follow us on Spotify and give us stars. Did you know that?
Yes.
I hope you give us 5.
Right, at least 5, or else Jules coming for you, and Jules not playing around because this.
I just realized this shit though. I'm like, oh my god, the pocket, and you can like see us like it's in this format. It's pretty cool.
I know, I love that. I'm so happy to. Aw, that's all Jules, all 10 are Jules.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, 9 are
Appreciate
Jules.
you.
I'll take 1 star. I love you very much. I
Oh
do.
my god, you're crazy.
It's not like that. You just see I'm making out with my dog. My dog. I make out with my dog first.
I
No
know.
offense.
You're just making this episode so weird. Just kidding.
No, but yeah, very cool and a great drop. And you can see us on Spotify, and you can listen to us on Apple and iHeartRadio, and that stuff is cool. Spreaker, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and coming very, very soon, like within the next few days, once we get new episodes out to them, Roku, Amazon Fire TV, but via the Planet X network. Like, what the hell is going on here?
I don't know, man. And everyone's piling in.
Right? James Cox in the house from the awesome When Words Fail, Music Speaks. We talk a lot about music, and he's a guy that, we go after the same people. He's like, hey, if you get that hookup, tell me that. This close to Nita Strauss, bro. Jewel will tell you. This freaking close.
Oh my god. Saw her play with Demi Lovato.
Oh, she's amazing. And she's hot, and she's a great guitarist, and there's everything about her. I just love everything about her. Super cool. And she played at Love Drafts on the night we had our show, too. Couldn't even get up there. Oh,
Dang.
right, dang.
We gotta get I forget his name. I'll get but they were just at Love Drifts. I'll get the info. Because they need to be on as well.
Yeah, Love Drafts really does just a great job. Still, bro? Yeah, still working. I will never give up. We talk about this all the time. He's like, it's never going to happen. Like, I'm never giving up. Her and Carla Harvey, bro. I will never give up. I want Carla Harvey's face right here so bad. I love her. The Butcher Babies. I love them.
A couple people have, paperwork against you.
What's that?
Bishop Briggs, Scarlett Johansson, Christina Ricci, Elvira. Who else?
Good memory, too. Very good memory.
I mean, I almost had one for Jamie Kennedy. I messaged his people so many times. So it was just never a thought in my mind that he would come on. But Jeff made it happen.
Who, Jamie Kennedy?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still stunned. Still stunned by the
Hey,
to
you
this
made it
day.
happen.
And I
Such a
love
roundabout-
doing that. What's that?
Hey, whatever gets you there.
Right.
On that
and
couch.
his awesome girlfriend Alyssa Mai was on our program. I'm like, listen, I need a favor. I need Jamie. And she's like, I don't know, dude. I'm like, Jules' birthday. I need it. I need it. I don't care if the world stops the next day. I need it. And it got late. And then she contacted me. She's like, I don't know if it's going to work. And I'm like, please, anything. So he got on his phone. And that's back when we had bad audio, too. It felt so bad, but it was so cool.
Yeah, she's a doll, and he is blowing up. His podcast is really funny. He has some like interesting people on too. I don't know if you watch anymore, but
Yeah,
I like his podcast a lot.
I still watch. I'm a fan. I enjoy him. And it's funny because, when you do that kind of a 6 degrees of separation, it sounds silly.
Mhm.
Jamie Kennedy, big fan. You made it even better. Him coming on the show made it great. And then I watched that movie with him, and I found Fallon Vendetta. And I'm like,
Yeah,
wow, who is this girl? Looked her up, found Fallon. Fallon's been on the show. She'll be on Halloween. Super cool. And it's just so amazing, Joel, how that works, because it is kind of a 6 degree, if you will, of somehow, some way.
yeah, and that goes for our bands too, and we love that. I mean, the community, especially locally, just keeps it getting bigger. People recommend stuff, or you go on one band's page and you see 5 others commenting. You're like, oh, check out their stuff, but yeah, I just glad to be a part of it all.
I agree. I definitely agree. What microphone am I using? I forget the brand of this microphone. It wasn't that expensive. I got it on Amazon, and it's been pretty good to me. The stand all falls apart, but other than that, the microphone is pretty good. Jewel, yay, nay.
Yeah, is that new?
No, it's the same one I've had for a while. And it's
I
funny
thought
because
you were
I
having
saw
trouble with
yours.
the other one.
It actually somehow I got it back up, but I saw the one you have. I actually have a couple of those over there as well. Never knew they were that good. Never knew you were using it all along. I'm like, what?
I know, and it's such a crappy little microphone.
It's not crappy. The setup is actually awesome. It's inexpensive for
Yeah, well,
what people pay.
I have one of those like you have with the
Yeah.
I don't know what they call the boom arms, but yeah, mine doesn't work. I don't know. It's just not compatible with my computer. So
Wow.
get a new computer for my what?
Well, what? No, I'm just saying, like, wow, like the way it doesn't work. No, I'm
I
with
thought I
it.
stuck my foot in my mouth.
No, you didn't. Not at
What
all.
did I
mean,
say?
if they don't work, they don't work. And they said I had an issue with this one. Very weird. The computer just lost contact and would not regain contact with this microphone for a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, maybe that's my problem.
I don't know, dude.
If only we were tech experts. Tech
I know.
experts.
Okay? It's amazing this show goes on every week, and people in the podcast world, in the regular world, are like, God, dude, so creative. How do you do it? I'm like, no idea. Use the site where I push some buttons.
Yeah. StreamYard does all the work.
StreamYard does a lot of, hey, God bless StreamYard. They do a lot of the work.
You know what
There's
I
some
am
shows
good at,
out there that
though?
do no work.
You know what I
Very
am
good at.
very good at?
Please tell me.
Crane machines. I cleaned up. I mean, with the help of Duck. but you want to see my big win?
Oh, Kramer's, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do little man cave scores. Let's do some up.
Look at him. He's so cute. And he's like legit. Like he's like Super Mario.
You won that of a crane machine? The
Hell
skill
yeah.
of that.
He
The
was
skill
hard
of that.
too. I tried to
Dude,
get
I am-
2, but he's
I am
big.
bowing at your mercy. So you're good at those. Are you? You're that good?
Oh yeah, and then we all we all were trying. My sister won me a little Wonder Woman. She's not here now, but she's really
Aw.
cool. She has like the comic book strips like on her, like it looks like a pop doll, but it's stuffed.
Yeah.
And then we got like all of the Teen Titans, like Beast Boy, Raven,
Oh.
Starfire. Like we were going nuts in the arcade, but yeah, that was the big win of the night. He's awesome.
Damn. I can't believe you're that good. That's a great crane machine win.
Oh,
Like that's
yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
That's a biggie.
I thought the one before this was the most legit one. It was like a big Disney Winnie the Pooh, and he was, heavy too. He was
Yeah.
a plump little Pooh Bear. But yeah, I think that one was one of the top. But yeah,
Yeah.
and then me and Doc were talking. We're like, this is our gambling. Like, I'd rather put money in a crane machine than a slot machine. At least you get
Wow.
a good chance.
That's pretty cool though. I like that little vice of you because like I always wonder people's vices are, and I like to gamble.
Yeah,
I don't do it as much anymore, especially football because it used to be a sickness.
tough. Yeah,
Pulled back a great deal. But I like my little vices. Like I like going on FanDuel for a couple bucks and like, oh, this guy's going to score a touchdown, and let me put in a daily fantasy team. I'm a junkie, but cool. And that to me is impressive because the crane machines are impossible.
Well, you got to get the right ones. Yeah, obviously you know when you're being gypped, but if you get the right.
I'm so
I'm gonna
impressed.
say the wrong thing.
Yeah, right. Get right.
Get the right angle and get in there. That's fine.
You already said something about plump juicy. What were we talking about before? Because that's a great soundbite. And I
About
forgot what
Winnie
it
the
was.
Pooh. God
Right, you're
damn
talking about
it.
this. There was actually a good soundbite that I wish we could capture. So we're like, oh,
Shut
put great soundbites on YouTube. I mean, on TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess our setup is not TikTok
The
compatible.
claw
either.
shall abide. I agree. Love
Yeah,
it. Love it.
no crane machines. But
Jesus.
yeah, I will spend way too much money on crane machines.
Adam Kovitz, all I got to tell you is in a couple weeks, when the boys come on the show, there's going to be a lot of music videos. It's going to be some fun talk. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I get so excited, Joey. I really do. I'm like nervous as hell now for JC Clark, and that's like months away. I'm nervous already. I adore JC Clark. I love
It's
her.
gonna be exciting.
It is. More music.
All right.
How about a former, let's do some former guests. And we'll kind of do them maybe kind of back to back so we can get them on. Oh, we love that. Thank you, dude. Love seeing them kids in person. Love seeing you in person. Awesome. The Mac Brothers Show are a super fun band of brothers we had on the program. Two very cool dudes. They had a new song out called Demons and Desires. And I figured, why not? Let's get the Mac Brothers back. It's not a video. It's just a song. But it's a great song. We love this band. We love these dudes. Super cool. They got great support. Let's check them out. The Mac Brothers. Demons and Desires. Right here on the Air Show. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Enjoy, and we'll be right back with more fun, music, banner, and craziness. It's Tuesday night. Yo.
Well, I've seen so much that I really couldn't see. I couldn't see the love that was right in front of me. And though I got a funny feeling that it won't be long, through all the things I've done to come and shoot me like a gun. Maybe I'll see more clearly. Maybe sometime will help me breathe. No, a man has to make a choice in his life. You need to go and grow and leave those childish things behind, or else you'll risk losing all your happiness inside. And the ones you love will all say goodbye. Maybe I see more clearly. Maybe sometime will help me breathe. Maybe I see more clearly. Oh, maybe sometime will help me breathe. You know my demons and desires keep me up every night. I've gotta feed them so they don't eat me alive. But I wake up every morning with a sense of hope, 'cause I know that I got a key.
Demons and Desires, a brand new one from the Mac Brothers, Jewel, great band we had on. Aren't they cool?
They're so cool.
They're like the epitome of a brother tandem. And, you know, you think of like the Jerks. Yeah, I said the Jerks. Like the dudes from Oasis and the Robinson Brothers. What's that band? The Robinson Brothers. Help me here.
I don't know.
Forgot the name of the band. Great. That is a great song. Very great song. The Robinson Brothers. The
Crows. That's what I'm
Black
saying.
Crows.
Okay.
I'm thinking Counting Crows, and I don't know why the word Black Crows is not coming. Thank you. You're right. The Robinson Brothers, Black Crows. These brothers get together. The Kinks. Ray Davies and the Kinks. Brothers. They don't get along in music. Why is that?
I don't know. Maybe they were forced to play as children. Form a
Maybe.
family band.
Right? And then they end up at each other's throats.
No,
and the
but these
Black
guys
Crows. Right?
are amazing together.
Yeah.
And they have a great podcast as well. So check out their
They do.
their
They got a
podcast,
fun
too.
podcast. Their dad messages or posts a lot on our page about the boys, and we love them. And they're fun. Yeah, they got a great podcast. They're fun. They're funny, talented. The Mac Brothers, PA, absolutely kicking butt. I can't even stand it. I don't know. Like, did I run out of topics? What happened here?
Did we?
Yeah, I guess we did.
I'm sure there's stuff to talk about.
There's definitely stuff to talk about. Like oh God, last night, I hate to bring this up, Jewel, and you may not have seen it. Last night in the NFL, the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Monday Night Football, and folks, running back Nick Chubb pretty much has ended his NFL career, Jewel, with one of the most gruesome knee injuries I've ever seen.
Oh, no. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it.
It was absolutely gruesome for the folks. Jewel, look away.
No.
You look away. I'm gonna show this picture that I was sent. And if you look, that is Chubb's knee, pretty much in half.
No.
It's gone. I promise you, it's gone. I won't do that to you. We had that thing about the Crypt Keeper, but we did. I remember you were like, "Wow, you got really angry that
scared
night." I scared you. You were so upset. Nick Chubb. So, Jewel, pretty much, and we've talked about this before. You talk about injuries and sports injuries and all that, and this is pretty much the end of his career. He's had a similar injury before. He's got it again. They said it's like a major knee explosion. There's like a nerve or a vein or something in the back of the knee that is ruptured as well. And they said once that's ruptured, you're talking amputation. Bad shape.
I hate seeing people get hurt. It's just the worst. I didn't see that. I didn't even hear about that.
I'm surprised. I figured it would be around more. It was, and I'm watching the game and like I look away for a minute and you hear, well, we're not going to re-show it, but trust me, it's brutal. And they show a little side piece and like, that doesn't look that bad. And then the pictures start coming up. Wow, like I can't. You've mentioned injuries before. What was the worst injury you've ever had?
Me personally?
Yeah.
Well, a career-ending one. I tore my Achilles. It was my championship game in 8th grade, and I literally like collapsed in the middle of the court. That was really bad. And then I popped my elbow, and I still have tendonitis in my elbow. I was playing this like three-point shot game. Stupid, but I couldn't throw for like months. Like it was terrible. So yeah, those were probably my two worst. I used to be a catcher, but my knees were like terrible. Even in high school, they were just not the best. Like they would crack really bad, like whenever I bent them. But yeah, definitely the Achilles and then my elbow.
Wow.
What was your worst one?
My worst one was a chipped elbow, and I didn't even get it in sports. I fell off a tire rack at my job.
Oh shit!
And it hurt really bad. I'm like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. And a couple of my friends were like, oh, you're a weenie, dude. It's just a bruise. I'm like, okay. And after a while, like I couldn't even move it, so I went to the doctor, and he's like, oh my God, you got a chip in your elbow. So I was in a cast for like 8 weeks. of
Now, what
hell,
happens? Like,
pure
just
hell.
a piece of it chips off? Like, what is that? Or is it just
It's
like a
actually
little
like
break?
I guess it's like a crack almost. That's
Mm.
so much it, because it looked like a little, and I'm like, because I don't, blood, guts, broken bones, x-rays, blah, not me. And I'm looking, I'm like, ew. But yeah, casted for weeks.
Jesus. Yeah, you think like, oh, whatever, your elbow. Dude, your elbow is done and you are in excruciating pain.
But I
God,
may
it's the
hear you.
worst.
I get the pops and the crunches every once in a while. I get a little tick.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I've always had that. Just,
It's your bone never settled right. I gave up on rehab after like 3 weeks. I'm like, I'm done.
yeah. I've never broken a bone though, knock on wood. I've broken all my toes, but like not like a big bone.
Big bone.
Big bone.
You're a
Ay.
big bone girl. Like the worst
Yeah.
phrase you could ever say to a female. You're a big girl. Yeah.
What I mean,
Wow. I don't know. I think it. I don't know what a big
I get-
bone.
I used to think I was actually. I'm like, oh, I'm just big bone. No, I'm just a big bitch. That's it.
You're not. You're tall.
Yeah.
Right. That's all. You said big bits. Like you're not. You're tall. That's it.
Well, that's big. Well, we'll get there. Anyway,
We won't go. We won't talk about big bones. But
no, let's not. Say we
oh
did.
wow, sinking fast. This is why we do need a guest to keep us
I love
grounded.
how I was like, don't do that. And just argue. And we say like 10 topics that are so much worse. I'm sorry.
I'm getting my happy hour Ray Chase on tonight. I'm just saying there's some
Seriously.
obnoxious stuff.
Yeah. What are you drinking? Is that a Coors Light?
No, stop it.
I can't
Wow. So I had a double header tonight. I had the Buzz Balls, of course.
Oh.
The
see. What flavor is that?
espresso martini. Oh, Chul. Oh my goodness. Espresso martini.
I was going to grab one of those. I stopped at
Got it.
numerous Royal Farms / rinky dink beer stores along the way to Virginia this weekend. Found some crazy crap. But, I always like my tried and true. So they did have the different types of buzz balls, but I didn't want to get all into
Bro.
that. Let me
Bro.
just show you the funniest picture, though, because
Bro.
on the way home, first of all, my family rented these two Mustang convertibles, right? Oh, we're going to the air show. Rent convertibles. Yeah, there's like no room for all of us to fit.
Not a great
but
family vacation decision.
it was cool though. And then we stopped at this place, and my sister really loves those. I don't know if you know the hard apple slices, but they're
Yeah.
Bud Light. But they're impossible to find anywhere. So anytime my brother-in-law sees them, he grabs like a bunch. But they discontinued them. So she was like devastated because that's like all she drank. And on the way home, we pull over and we're like, oh, let's get stuff here, No tax in Delaware. They had them and he like stocked up.
Where?
No, there was 12
Oh, my God.
cases in the back of a
And-
Mustang convertible that I was in the back seat of. And I'm like, there's no room. Like, you can't do this to me.
Priorities, bro.
Priorities.
Priorities.
Yep.
And I'm going to tell you, right as you started that story, we got a heart from Sharon Tatey.
Oh,
Thank
yeah. Sorry, parents. But that's what happened.
Right? And we got a heart from Adam Kovis. Thank you. Before the story. That story, for me, yeah, I would sacrifice.
Yeah, well, he did. We had to throw some stuff out to make room for the discontinued drinks.
It's kind of like Seinfeld with the sponge. Wow.
Is it?
Yeah, there's the episode where there's no more sponges and Elaine has like a whole closet full of sponges.
Oh,
Wow.
I did see the episode. I just whatever.
Okay.
I am not doing
So,
a good job tonight. I'm sorry.
oh, please. This mess. Let's do another song.
Okay.
Because I love the bands. I love the music. And this is one of my favorite people, my favorite bands. The Grimjacks, of course, Jewel, who came on Wednesday night. Unfortunately, next time they come on, which is going to happen in the new year when you hear to us, just get to know these cool kids. twin brothers and the drummer Jordan. They're awesome. They got a video for a song called Prom, and I absolutely love it. And I want to play it here. And John Simons, who is the father and the handler of this band, you do a great job. These dudes are super cool, super fun, great young kids. Let's check the video right now. Prom on the O Show, and we will be back in a few minutes. Live. Staying afloat. Let's play it.
I knew you were trouble when I first saw the way you looked at me from afar. You were all dolled up, you had your stuff to flaunt. Man, I wish I knew what the future holds. Promiscuous woman is plain to see. You think you're the one, follow me. Promiscuous woman, you have promising eyes, but I know in my heart that it's all lies. You tried to tell me it was fine, but I know what you had in mind. Can't you see? Can't you see? Yeah, I'm mad, sometimes sad, but I ain't no fool. It was just bad. You played it off like it was fine, but we all know it was really a crime. Promiscuous woman is plain to see. You think you're the one, follow me. Promiscuous woman, you have promising eyes, but I know in my heart that it's all lies. You tried to tell me it was fine, but I know what you had in Can't you see? Can't you see?
All right, Jewel, Tatey, the Grim Jack, and Prom. Tristan, Ethan, and Jordan, three awesome dudes from Abington, Jewel Abington High School.
I know. I love that episode too. Lydia Manson was here for that night, and she was just she was momming them, but it was so cute. She's like, "You guys are just the sweetest."
It was a cute night, and you know, I know, like I said, Wednesday nights we do YouTube put on a little twist of it. Jewel gets the night off, and I kind of want to keep the talent flowing. As a matter of fact, we have a great one tomorrow night. I mean, Thursday night actually, special Thursday night with Sarah Spicer, because tomorrow night is birthday dinner for my boy little Robert. But
Birthday.
thank you. But even though I do it, I don't like people like, "Oh, you just get anybody." No, I'll get people, and I select people like cautiously and consciously. And I figured Lydia would be great because she's been with us before. Notice I handle an interview, and it's gonna be a little different. And even like before she was sick, I'm like, "Oh, they're babies." I'm like, "But they're so good." And by the end, she's like, "Yeah, that was really great." Their mom Kim was like, "Wow, Lydia really did a terrific job." And no disrespect to anybody who's guest co-host. Lydia is as close to Jewel as I can get without actually having Jewel.
She's great, and she does such a great job. And yeah, when you have these young bands on, people are just blown away at. First of all, they have great heads on their shoulders. Like, they know what they're doing. They put in the work. They're out here promoting. Like, it can't be easy. First of all, getting up on stage, singing your songs, and then having to promote it. It's a ton of work. And you know, for kids that are in school, it's amazing that they can put in so much hard work and dedication, and it really shows in their music. And yeah, we have on people that we're truly fans of. Like we do vet, like there's some sort of vetting process. So yeah, it's just we love to see it and love to watch all of these artists grow and develop and blow up and go on Jimmy Fallon and the Grammys and everything else.
Tell everybody how great the Yo Show is and get us on FM Sirius satellite radio and we can semi-retire from real jobs. Please see the process. It's a big process, but it's still a process, one that can be achieved. And I agree with you. And it gives me chills sometimes to think about how much good stuff is going on out there. And, you know, great people like Elena and John Simons and guys like that support what's going on out there. And that's why they marvel at us. Like, look, you guys have never mentioned money, never mentioned do this for me, do that for me. I want to be this, that. And we admire that because you come out and support. Yeah, why not? Absolutely. We're always going to.
Yeah. And it's just, and like we say, another platform to be heard. And I don't know, people do look at the numbers and stuff, but we just are doing what we love here and get to do it every week. So that is.
I got a
where
number
it's at.
for you. 1.
Yeah.
Like right here, baby. That's the number. Right from the
know
heart. You know it. Thank you for having my back.
Hey, Jeff,
So-
guess what? Guess
Tell
what?
me. Tell me.
Wawa hot turkey is back. And I had one today.
Oh, snap. Today?
Oh, yeah.
That early?
Oh, yeah. Well, I had to have early
you-
dinner because it's your show. So I had it early
Right.
dinner. Wawa.
At McDonald's. So my wife is going to faint because that is her favorite. And I'm going to tell you a story real quick. And I'm not going to lose the subject. I'm going to give you your piece back. But last year, she had told me how much she loved them. I went out, Wawa, order it, and they're like, we're out of cranberry. I'm like, no, you're not. They're like, yeah, we're out of cranberry. I'm like, you
No.
can't be. I drove down to the Giant. Now, you know where I live, so you figure Wawa right there. Giant all the way back here and then back home. I drove the Giant to get her cranberry so she can enjoy her Wawa hot turkey. So I'm feeling where you're at here.
Yeah, that you're good for that because without it, I don't like the cranberry, so choose to have
Me
it
neither.
without it. But yeah, if you're a cranberry person, then that is what you do. Yeah, would they have pizza now? I don't know what they're doing.
I hear it's good.
Do you? I haven't ventured that far.
Well, it's like 20 minutes if you order it at the store. Like, who the hell wants to stand in Wawa for 20 minutes?
Is
for
it
a
really?
pizza?
Oh, screw that.
Yeah, right? Next
You know
time we
what
hang out, we'll order it ahead and we'll get it.
You know what I just discovered? Royal Farms has beer?
Yes, and the best damn fried chicken you might ever eat.
And food. I'm like, I'm going to Royal Farms. There's so many around me.
Their fried chicken is absolutely no joke.
It
is
looks good.
incredible. Oh, it is so good. So the parts manager from work, Lenny, came in one day and he's like, everybody give me like $5. I'm like, all right. He said, I got lunch for you. And he brought out boxes and boxes of Royal Farm fried chicken. It is incredible.
Oh, damn. And they have like fresh like chicken salad and stuff. I was looking. I'm like,
Yeah.
my God. But they have like the seltzers that I like too. I'm like, oh my God. I had no idea. That's like if Wawa sold beer. Like that's just outrageous in Pennsylvania. If you're not
Some
from
Wawas do. Some Wawas do.
the one by you just started. I know that.
Yeah, on Lincoln Highway. Yeah. I've stopped in for some beer, I'm not going to lie.
That one's always like crazy insanity. Stop going to that one. It scares me.
It's a
don't like-
little, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little. I thought the one in Bristol was bad. My wife said, that one's harmless. That one in Bristol's got a little shaky to it, too. Love you, Bristol.
I'm not a fan of crowded places where I just want to run in, get my shit, and run out.
I'm with you. The one around the corner from me, which is like a vintage, old school, no gas station Wawa, that they said they're not closing. That's a landmark. Yeah, very crowded at times. I kind of want to get in and get out.
Isn't it awkward when you see people in there too? You're like, I don't want to see anyone right now. It's just not the time.
Like 6 a.m. and you're going to
No
work.
makeup on.
Where you're doing the
Right.
Wawa, go to work walk of shame. Like,
Shame. Yeah.
how you doing? And you look like a smacked ass, and there's, Debbie Bubbly. Ah! You're like, oh my God, no, I don't want to see you.
Stop
No.
it. Haven't had my coffee yet.
Yeah. Yeah, crowds. It depends on the crowd. My wife is funny with crowds. Like, if we see a concert on the floor, like we saw Motley Crue with the Sands, and Limp Bizkit at the what is it, TLA, I think, and she freaks. Like, oh my God, way too close.
Really? I would think she flourishes.
No, you would think so, right? 'Cause she's so outgoing and so
Yeah.
ready to talk, but yeah, the real tight stuff freaks her out. So, what if we get trampled? What if we get killed? I'm like,
Yeah. I was a little freaked out. We went to the air show. I'm like, oh, too many people. But it was good amount. And we had kind of VIP
Hey,
section. So
very cool.
it was cool
Very cool.
to see
That
the
is
Blue Angels. They're always awesome. And the Red
Now,
Bull
you-
helicopter was so cool too. I'm sorry. I'm on
No,
like
no,
a
you're
delay.
good. Go ahead. Please keep talking. So I'm going to talk about a subject you're going to be lost on, but I got to talk about it.
Oh, nothing. I just saw that the Red Bull helicopter was doing like flips and shit. Like you've never seen a helicopter do such things. I was impressed.
I got to talk about this for a minute, and you may not be on it, and it's a topic I keep talking about. People are like, stop. I want to talk about Deion Sanders, Coach Prime, Colorado University's head football coach.
Oh,
So Deion Sanders, you remember? You watched a little bit of football. You remember the name Deion Sanders, right?
Cowboys, right?
Right, Cowboys,
Okay.
49ers, and Falcons.
Okay, yeah.
Became kind of a jerk, but he was so arrogant, but he was very good to back it up. Now he's the head coach of Colorado football team.
Okay.
They're undefeated right now. His arrogance, his boldness, his cockiness has really, in my opinion, been a great push for college football. Instead of like the old farts who are just kind of like same old coaches every 50 years, you know what I mean? Deion's breathed some life into college football. And even if you don't know, when you're talking about, like, say, the daughter in Penn State shirt on, team like Penn State rolling, how cool is it to have kind of a little bit of arrogance and a push and a coach in college football?
I think it could help. I did love Joe Pa for the coach that he was. You know what I mean? I just felt like he had a good sense about the
Yes.
game, and he was very all about the game being won. That's why they didn't have names on the jerseys and everything. I like that sort of family feel. I think college, you're still in school. You got to be humble and to get to that next level. But I don't know. I feel like once you get to the pros, you're just can have that arrogance. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And Sanders brought the arrogance. I remember on draft day when he was drafted into the NFL and he had all these gold chains on his guy. You'll know me. You'll get to know this name. We're like, who the hell is this guy? He really backed up. And he's doing it now as a coach. And he said, the pro game doesn't excite me. Like, I don't want to coach the pros. I want to coach the kids. It's fun. It's exciting. It's sculpting. Penn State is rolling. Number 7 in the nation. So I kind of admire that. And I admire the way you handled the improv, because I kind of threw Deion Sanders' topic out of nowhere. He was on 60 Minutes, and they said, to you, who's the best coach in college football? And he's like, you got a mirror around here so I could look at him? Like, he's pretty arrogant.
I mean, if you're the best in the game, you know what you're doing. You know how to coach, and you wanted to be coached. So, I mean, great coach is a great coach. It's getting the kids where they need to be. So, if you're doing a good job with that, I guess you can be arrogant,
Agreed. And
tacky,
and
not
props.
confident, or the opposite.
Agreed. And congratulations to Coach Sanders so far. So, Jewel, like I said, tomorrow night, I'm doing birthday dinner for my nephew Robert. Thursday night, we are going to do the O 2.0 segment. We are going to have the show. It's going to be on Thursday. And the reason why I absolutely possibly got to get it done, Jewel, because we just got an incredible guest, an amazing artist. Tiffany Patch joins us again, the guest co-host. local artist turned Nashville superstar Sarah Spicer is oh my God, Jewel. Very special guest. It's going to be Thursday night. Remember, Thursday night, Sarah is doing the big yacht stock. I can never get that out. Here in PA. She's sensational, Jewel. Hopefully you get to check it out Thursday. Tiffany said, if I land Sarah, I got to be the guest co-host. So Tiffany will guest co-host, and I'm excited for that.
That's so exciting. Thursday, that's a little switch up, too. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be something different. Like I said, Wednesday, we do have the commitment. My nephew, as we know, family comes for anything. So when my sister-in-law was like, Wednesday is Robert's birthday, I begged Tiffany, I'm like, can Sarah switch to Thursday? And she did for us. Sarah Spicer, local star right here. We love it on the O Show. And, of course, next Tuesday night, Jewel and I will be back right here, 8 p.m., Keith and Joey, the essential duo, right here on the program next week. I cannot wait. Woo, a lot of great stuff going on, Jewel, and I thank you. I thank you a lot, and I tell you a lot how much I love and adore you. And like I said, the other day when we did a little thing about the Let's Argue, I stepped back, and that's okay. If things happen creatively, we work it out, and it's not a joke here. And I've been hearing a lot from people lately who have been messaging me like, look, if anything, you guys are legit, you're fun, you're honest to each other, fair, the whole 9 yards. We definitely appreciate that. We think that's super cool. And like I said, we butt heads here. Jewel will never talk about making out with me here. But when we agree to disagree and agree again in the end, it works out great. I love it.
Yeah, let's argue about it.
Right, let's freaking argue about it. One thing we're not going to argue about is between my wife, Jewel, her sister, Joey, and thousands of people, our new favorite band is quickly becoming Milo Sky. And the reason why I mentioned Milo Sky is we're going to exit tonight's show with Whose Garden Is This? It's a terrific song from a terrific band of young men, local to here. Got to see them at the Gem. They're, the lead singer's got a little bit of a Kurt Cobain thing going on, a little more subdued. It's awesome. I want to play it tonight for Jewel because I know she loves it. It was the first video I loaded, so I'm going to hold that for Jewel because I know she's a big fan.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's get the heck out of here. A massive apology for the people that came to see Kelsey Lynn. Get well soon. Kelsey will bring it back on the show in the future, of course. Thank you to everybody who watches from the local bands, etc., and tuning in. Atlanta Brokers, of course, for blowing us up. Massive thanks to Jewel Tatey. Jewel, I love you with all my heart. Can't wait till next week. And in the meantime, you know where to find me.
Yeah. I'll find you somewhere, Jeff.
Me and Jewel have the weirdest text relationship for two people who do so well together. And everybody's, God, you guys are perfect. Our communication line sucks.
You think?
Yeah, a little bit.
Jeff, I text you more than anyone. What you're talking about.
Wow, that's bad because I send you like 8 texts. I'm like, where the hell's Jewel? And she's like, okay. Great.
Oh, I'm terrible. Sometimes I want to just throw my phone in the trash. I'm sorry.
You know what it is? I love you for it because you come off here so modern, so hip, so cool. You get all these topics that are cool, and you're not good at like cell phones.
No. Stuck in the Stone Ages. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. A great way to end the night. Oh my God. Big shout out to the Planet X Network, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. We're going to start sending out these episodes very soon. Maybe tonight because this was a blast. And, Roku, Amazon Fire, Planet X, the Happy Hour podcast. Of course, my man Ray Chase for being part of what we do here. The people at Indie Pod. Sorry, Joe, we're not going to make this year's Indie Pod because I'll be at a wedding. But we love you, everybody at Indie Pod. Everybody in the podcast business who has been here from the beginning has appreciated us, enjoyed us, praised us. Thank you so much for that. Jewel, thank you, of course, for every Tuesday night, 8 p.m. to at least 10 p.m. or when Jeff can shut up, whichever comes first, as it's 5 after. Anyway, let's get the hell out of here. The closeout song tonight, Whose Garden Is This? The band is Milo Sky. Get to know him and love him the way Jewel and my wife and Jewel's sister do. It's worth it. These guys are awesome. Whose garden is this? Closing out the year show. Have a great night. We'll see you next Tuesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And hit it.
You're much too pretty, yeah, to be answering calls at the car wash station, baby. You forget who you are. So sing me something, some color, sing it just for me. Tell me a secret, then another that I swear I'll keep. Another story from the summer that I won't believe. While you're wrapped around my collar, rolling down my sleeve. And make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby. Gonna do this again. And make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain. Why you got me questioning? Whose garden is this? I need to know. Whose garden is this? Like I ain't seen before. Whose garden is this? I need to know. Garden is this? Much too happy, just sitting under the stars, singing something about the desert, baby. But you never had a love like ours. So paint me all these pretty patterns that I've seen before. Tell me nothing really matters, cause you're so damn cold. Then go ahead and light a fire right before the doors. Since you hurt all of my feelings, let me heal all yours. And make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby. Gonna do this again. Yeah, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain. Why you got me questioning? Whose garden is this? I need to know. Whose garden is this? Like I ain't seen before. Whose garden is this? I need to know. Whose garden is this? Singing songs about the summer till they all turn gray. And I don't know about the winter, but your fall seems great. But instead of making memories of surreal place, I remember them more pleasantly when I see that angel's face. You'll hear me say, you'll hear me say, you're much too pretty to be answering calls at the car wash station, baby. You forgot who you are. So sing me something, some color, sing it just for me. Tell me a secret, then another that I swear I'll keep. Another story from the summer that I won't believe. While you're wrapped around my collar, rolling down my sleeve. Then make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby. Gonna do this again. And make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain, baby, make my lips stain. Why you got me questioning? Whose garden is this? I need to know. Whose garden is this? Like I ain't seen before. Whose garden is this? I need to know. God. Songs about the summer till they all turn gray. And I don't know about the winter, but your fall seems great. But instead of making memories of surreal place, I'll remember them more pleasantly when I see that angel's face. Singing songs about the summer till they all turn gray. And I don't know about the winter, but your fall seems great. But instead of making memories of surreal place, I'll remember them more pleasantly when I see that angel's face. Singing songs about the summer till they all turn gray. And I don't know about the winter, but your fall seems great. But instead of making memories of surreal place, I'll remember them more pleasantly when I see that angel's face.